It's down.
We're
on game 3. After game 3, Matt will have the chance to do his bonus round, which will allow him to lose. But looks like I think he might take up the challenge.
I might need it.
Game. Oh yes, you might like game 3.
Okay.
You're a Doctor Who fan, aren't you, Matt?
Yes.
All you've got to do is talk about Doctor Who for a minute, but you have to include the 3 topics which are on this card.
Okay.
They're not completely random and silly and tiny, but you have to include all 3 of these. You've got a minute to talk about Doctor Who, which you should be good at.
Which I am, yeah.
After last round, you need a good topic, so Doctor Who, starting now.
No, okay.
Or not.
You plonkers, go.
I think I've held it upside down.
Positive.
Oh yeah, there's buttons the other side.
Yeah, that one.
Sorry.
Damn. Edit point.
So you have to include these 3 words into your speech.
Okay.
You've got a minute to talk about Doctor Who.
Okay.
Starting now. Fuck off! You've got a minute to talk about Doctor Who. Starting now.
Okay. 2005 is Christopher Eccleston and Billy Piper, the Doctor and Rose Tyler, Mother Jackie Tyler, Mickey Smith. They fought some of the Autons, the Daleks. Lots of times there were the Cybermen. The Cybermen came back. Russell T Davies wrote it all. Stephen Moffat is now writing it. The new Doctor's called Matt Smith. Karen Gilliam plays the new assistant called Amy Pond. Martha Jones was in it, played by Freema Agyeman. Catherine Tate played Donna Noble. There were some other monsters, Daleks. Oh God, what other monsters?
Some other monster.
Oh, this is terrible.
20 seconds.
I can't. My mind's gone completely blank.
Talk anything Doctor Who.
Anything Doctor Who. The Weeping Angels. The Weeping Angels. They were on it last night, but I didn't even watch it. The Smilers. They did something. There's other planets. The TARDIS. The TARDIS. The Time Lords. Gallifrey.
Stop. Right, you had your minute. Again, I reveal to you at the end.
That was so bad.
Good positivity.
Okay.
It's the word Matt said. If you read our website at potentiallymessygameshow.webs.com, check it out after the show, where you can sign up and view backstage videos, photos, and hear all the news about the show. When we did a quick interview with Matt, he said he was optimistic. His face doesn't seem that optimistic
I'm not
anymore.
optimistic anymore. I've resigned. On me.
I don't know if you watched Alex's show, but his secret free pass round was clowning round, which is the same as yours.
Okay.
Which involves you getting dressed up as a clown and being pied twice. Are you going to take your challenge?
If I pied twice, is it literally just 2 pies in the face?
Yes. I'm not quite sure how else you could interpret that. Are you willing to take your extra round?
Well, I already know that I've lost 2.
You don't?
And this is only on 1. This is only on 1. I only gain 1, don't I?
For this, yeah. You gonna go for it in the spirit of the show?
What's in the pie? Is it just whipped cream?
Just the whipped cream.
Oh, go on then.
He's gonna do it.
This is going on the internet.
I need you to do the middle line.
Okay.
Right, this is Matt's favourite joke. I've heard it millions of times.
You're going to take the pleasure as well.
Yes!
This morning, I ate 14 yogurts for breakfast.
And how did you feel?
Mullered! Ah, it's horrible.
Yeah. Are you standing on the towel? You might want to wait there.
Okay.
And
I hate my life.
he's laughing at himself.
What's red and sits in the corner? A naughty strawberry.
I was going to wait, but
You punched him in the face.
you actually did. Sorry, are you okay?
Yeah.
So that's 3 games down, but Matt has won his extra life, so he is now allowed to fail 1 of the 6 rounds. How are you feeling after the first 3 games?
I am not looking forward to potentially, I mean pretty much definitely getting Gunge.
Optimism.
After the pies, they were not fun. You can't see this, we can't smell it, but I smell, and that cream was disgusting. But on the plus side, if you laughed at the jokes, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube and you laughed at the jokes, do a comment below saying I found the jokes funny. And I'll be very happy.
Or just comment below if you never want him to say those jokes again. The last 5 years.
Good, it's funny.
The next round is the 1 minute round, as was shown on our show. You simply got to stand there for a minute, and you've got to time the minute in your head. I will be trying to put you off,
So, okay.
and after you think a minute's passed, you've got to say stop.
So I've got to count to a minute in my head.
I allowed Alex 3 seconds either side, but I'm going to let you have 5 seconds either side.
Okay.
So, you ready?
So what's the rules? What can you do to me?
No, I'll just be sitting and I'll just be counting. Minute.
Okay.
Should guess a
Starting
minute.
from when you start.
Starting from now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. He looks concentrated. He's really concentrating hard. That and smelling
really?
of pie still.
This isn't too bad.
Like I said, as long as you make sure 5 seconds either side, you should be fine. You've got that 5 second leeway as well, which helps. So,
Either side.
if you don't want to go too over. He's looking out at the rain.
This isn't very entertaining. It's just me standing here kind of thinking.
At least they can hear us this time. They couldn't hear any of the last show. It's always an improvement.
Oh,
So.
crap.
Has he lost count?
No.
Oh, he's concentrating.
Done.
Thank you.
If I didn't get that, I'm going to be furious. I lost a little bit lost count at about 47. But I think
Game
I got
5, so you're 4 games down. How do you think you've done in the first 4 games?
I think, optimistically, I could have got 3. I
Three out.
definitely haven't got all 4.
Which
At
ones? did you
best,
think?
I could have got 3, but realistically, I'd be happy if I got 2.
Okay.
I expect 2 maximum.
Did you realise you're only allowed to fail 1 round
Yeah, I
to
know.
win the whole show?
I know, but that's not going to happen. I think I got the counting one, definitely, and I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. The penultimate game is called Code. You've got 5 numbers here. You've got to arrange them in the right order. I will tell you how many you've got in the right order. You have to complete it within 60 seconds. Do you understand?
So
you have to put them in order,
yeah,
of which the code is inside this envelope.
okay.
I will tell you how many of the 5 you've got right. I won't tell you which
Well, you
ones.
won't tell me which ones.
No. I'll say you've got 2 right. When you move them again, you might have 1. You might move
Right.
3.
The time starts now.
Right, any?
You have none right.
Any?
None right. You have none right. You have 1 right. You have none right. You have none right. You have 2 right. You have 2 right. You have 3 right. Stop.
Yes.
How do you feel you did on that?
Definitely got that one. That's my favourite so far.
Is that
Do you know it systematically worked?
I was impressed by your workings.
Thank you.
Like I say, you don't know how well you did. You
Well-
might have been over 60 seconds.
That was under right. I reckon that was